Today is November 22nd, 2010, and I hear an echo. Hope that's not recorded in such a way. But anyway, today was spent micromanaging a rehab project that we have going on and dealing with a problem that a tenant has had in one of our properties. I made the decision today to hand over a duplex that we purchased a year ago this month actually to the management company that we have working for us that currently has a couple of our properties now, actually one duplex. We're experimenting with different things. As I've mentioned, I try to handle everything myself, or as much as I can, but I'm getting burnt out on it, on the management part. Tenants can be such a headache. I'm going into 7 years dealing with it, and quite frankly I'm just getting tired of the issues, the problems, and it's everything. Luckily we have built in property management into our numbers, which I encourage everyone to do. But if you don't, you're setting yourself up just for having another bad job. I'm a numbers person, I'm an ideas person, and I don't want to have to be dealing with tenants every day. I'm extremely frustrated today. A house that I had just rented myself, the tenants called and said that they even though they're not moving in for 30 days, actually 20 some days now, they noticed that there are water leaks, or looks like there's water damage in the house where they're afraid there might be active leaks. It's probably not a big deal, but I didn't go down there. I had our maintenance guy go down there and look at it, so I didn't even have to deal with it. I just have so many projects going on, I don't even have enough time to deal with them. So in my angst, I called the property management company and had her, she's going to be taking over that property as soon as I get her the information, because I can just see this going down the path of them just being high maintenance. I don't know, I just get that feeling. I just don't have time for it. I have too many things going on and I just don't have time for it. But when you're a real estate investor, that's what you have to put up with. Tenants, and I've yet to have, there's probably, out of I don't know how many tenants we've had over the years, but we've probably had 2 or 3 actually good ones that don't give us any problem, and we don't hear from them, they pay their rent on time and all that kind of good stuff. So if you're not a people person, I would advise not being a real estate investor unless you can afford to have someone do it for you, because if you don't like people, you don't like to deal with people, then the real estate business is not for you. I'm getting burnt out with dealing with people. I like to deal with people as far as purchasing, as far as wheeling and dealing, that kind of thing. But as far as dealing with their problems and their complaints and their gripes and all that, I would rather let someone else do that part of it, which is what I'm trying to do now. So I'm getting ready to go down to our rehab project that we have going on here in about 5 or 10 minutes. He said that our drywall didn't come in today, so he had a couple people working down there and with nothing to do. So I don't think that much has gotten done today because we didn't get our supplies that were supposed to be here today. So that has been a real eye-opener for me down there, working on that rehab project. There's a lot going on with that. A lot of just everything. A lot of managing your money, getting supplies on time, getting workers, having them something to do and not wasting time, and so on and so forth. It can be very frustrating, and I'm having to micromanage all of that. Make sure the money's not being wasted, people aren't just standing around, and it can be, and make sure we're within budget. Anyway, it's very frustrating. So I'm going to go down there and see what has not been done, because he says that there probably hasn't been a lot done today, but there's been people working. So we'll see what has been done, and I will report back with a video of what's happened today down on our rehab project. Hopefully I'm not as frustrated as I am now when I return. So I will update later on what is going down, what is going on, what's been done on a rehab project. On day 14, we're almost halfway through the project, so we'll see what's going on down there in a little bit. Today is day 16 of our rehab project. To remind you of and give you some background information on this property, we purchased this property as a short sale, a duplex, for approximately $8,000. It might have been 10. Anyway, between $8,000 and $10,000. And a duplex for $8,000 to $10,000, and a pretty desirable neighborhood near a major hospital in our area. On day 16, we have our walls up in the living room and kitchen. The drywall is put up in the living room and the kitchen. As you can see, it's looking pretty good. I'm actually very pleased with today's progress. Today was a better day overall. I believe we have rented. Our property manager just called me a couple hours ago and said that we possibly have someone at $600 a month for a duplex that we own in an area that we were having trouble renting for what we originally wanted. You know, we didn't want to have to lower the rent, but anyway, it looks like that's going to work out. So today has been a much better day. So as you can see, we just mainly got the walls up in the living room and the dining room. It's a lot more work than it looks like. It's a lot of work. The delivery was a little late today getting here. We still have to pick out the bathroom, the fixtures for the bathroom. All the plumbing is done, of course. There's a little hiccup on the plumbing. I think it's been resolved now, I believe, but I'm not absolutely certain. So on day 16, it was spent putting drywall up in the bathroom, or in the kitchen and living room. As you can see, they did not pick up the insulation, which I'm not pleased with that. They're supposed to pick that up today, and they did not credit to our account, which they did not do. Here's the drywall. I don't know if they're going to do this room next. I don't know how they're going to do this, but this is all the drywall, and they're working on covering this floor up. This used to be an old furnace, and they are working on covering it up. I believe I'm going to combine days 16, 17, and 18 due to the holidays. So I think they're working tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and I don't believe they're working Thursday or Friday, and I'm not sure if they're working this weekend or not. I need to ask, but I will combine days 16, 17, and 18 in one video, most likely. So, happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and we will see you probably on Monday. Actually, I will see you on Sunday, because we're having our landlordsjournal.com show and podcast on Sunday at 11 o'clock. So you'll see me on Sunday.